Good morning, Reach for Star. Who's excited for some math today? Probably the funniest thing about this is that I'm really bad at math. Okay, so if I start talking and it doesn't make sense, just let me know in the comments and I'll have somebody that is better at math explain this to you. But I kind of think that I'm exactly who should explain it to you, because if I can get it, anyone can get it. Okay, so we know a star is when you hit 100 PV yourself and you have 500 OGV, right? That's your organizational group volume. Your 100 PV is included in that OGV, correct? Yes. So 500 all together, your order has to be at least 100 of that. So that means if your order is 100, you just need 400 more underneath you, right? Let's talk about ways that you can do this. You could place a 500 PV order. That would be awesome, right? But maybe not sustainable. Do we all want a 500 PV of Young Living coming to our door every month? Sure, right? You can get your laundry detergent, you can get your shampoo, you can get your lotion, you can get your oils, you can get your supplements. Like, you could very easily place a 500 PV order every month, but that just may not be sustainable for you. If it is, rock on with your bad self. Awesome. But for most people, it's just not really going to be sustainable to do it that way. But if you do, you're a star, right? At this point, I could easily place a 500 PV order using my income from Young Living. So that is a possibility at some point if that's what you want to do. Hey, Allison. So let's talk about another way to hit star, okay? Let's say that you really want all the monthly promos. So you place a 500 PV order, okay? You're over halfway there at this point. And then you sign up 2 friends with a PSK, right? So you've got your 300, each PSK is 100 PV. You're a star. That's fun. Need one up here too. So that's one way to do it. So when you place a 300 PV order, you're earning all the free promos for that month as well, which is super exciting. The promos are fabulous. They are, if you can grab them because they are very seasonally appropriate every time. So it's usually stuff that you'll use like right then at that season. I know all summer there were things like citronella, stuff you were going to use. If you want to do this and hit those promos, but you don't want to spend $300, you can take orders from a few people. So maybe you order an oil or 2 for a friend or somebody that maybe hasn't really gotten into oils yet, but they're thinking about it. This is a good way to hit the promo and not use all of your own money. So you do have to sort out how you're going to pay for that, because your payment goes on Young Living's website when you place that 300 PV order. So you could take checks or cash. You could have people PayPal you the money. You can have them pay you before you place the order. You could have them pay you when you deliver. There are multiple ways to do that, and I think that's completely up to you. Like, you just have to make that decision. I'm gonna try to keep my big head out of the way as we continue down the board. Okay, but let's say that you just wanna place a 100 PV order, which is your minimum requirement for star, right? 100 PV. So you just wanna place a 100 PV order. So if you want to sign people up, 4 friends with a PSK, right? New members with their brand new PSK, that's a star. Okay, signing up 4 friends every single month will work for a little while, but there's a point where it's going to get hard to find 4 new people to sign up every month, right? Because you yourself just can't do it all, and that's why it's so great as you start to build a team and they start to enroll people, that is included in your OGV. We'll get into that a little bit more. So here is really what I would say is the best way to do this, and I'll explain why. You want your 100 PV. Then you want to put 2 people with a PSK plus ER, okay? And then 1 person with a PSK. That's your minimum, to me, the best plan for star. Here's why. A PSK plus ER is going to be 150 PV because, can you still see me down here? Yes. Okay, the PSK, Premium Starter Kit, sorry for all of the oily military words. I will go in the comments and explain. A PSK is going to be 100 PV, right? And that first initial ER is going to be at least 50 PV. So that's 150. So if you have 2 people doing that, you're at 300, right? Plus your 100, you're at 400, yeah? Plus 100, somebody just getting the PSK and not on ER, guess what that is? 500 OGV and you're a star. Now, I'm going to leave this sitting here for just a second so you can look at it and melt your brain, but I want to talk to you. The reason ER is awesome is because it's work you don't have to do next month because you did it this month, right? Because next month, those people that had a 100 PV order this month, they're going to have at least a 50 PV order. And a lot of times people will really reach for those promos. And so that's going to help you to grow and build your organization and maintain your rank and continue to grow. The reason ER is really awesome though, is because it helps your new members continue to learn. If somebody's on ER, they're going to order something next month and they're going to order something the next month. And if they're making that commitment to place those orders, they're going to start learning, right? They're going to be learning and they're going to be using their products and using their oils and realizing the benefits of Young Living and growing in their knowledge and understanding of this more natural lifestyle. That's why we do it. It's great to hit star. It's great to have a paycheck to cover your 500 PV order of all the stuff that you could possibly want. But the best part is helping your friends and people you don't even know learn to start using this stuff and reach for Young Living stuff instead of the junk that they've always been reaching for, right? Oh, my hair is looking rough this morning. Sorry, guys. I want you to understand that. So that is really why ER is so fabulous, because they're going to continue to use it. Now, how do you pitch ER? This is kind of off on a tangent, but I think it's important. I tell people, try Essential Rewards for 3 months, okay? Try it for 3 months, and if you hate it and you don't like it, then I will help you place a quick order and then I will help you cancel it, okay? What that tells them is, I'm gonna help you with this. It is not hard to cancel. It's a matter of sending an email, right? And if you really don't wanna do it anymore, I'm gonna help you use those free points that you've earned for the last 3 months, place a quick order and get some free products, and then I'll help you get off of it if you want to. But guess what? Now that you've tried it for 3 months, what happens in month 4 on ER? Your percentage jumps, right? So you go from earning 10% every month to earning 20% every month, and people don't really want to like lose that opportunity usually, okay? So Essential Rewards is going to help you grow your business, maintain the rank that you've hit, continue to grow and to learn, but it's going to help them realize, hey, I've made this commitment to try this and I'm going to use my stuff. If you're not using your stuff, I've had people order a kit and never place another order. What does that tell me? They're not using it. Because if you use it, you love it. I haven't met anyone that has used their oils that didn't fall in love with it. I have had somebody call me and say, I lost my kit. You lost it? Like misplaced it in your house? Like how does that happen? Because they weren't using their oils, right? So that's important. So that's really what I want you to see. This is logistically how to do this, right? So let's talk about what happens next month if you've got your 2 people that you've got on ER, right? So let's say next month you place your 100 PV order, right? Your 2 friends place their 50 PV order. Look at that. You're already 200 of the way there, right? So now you just have to make up another 300 OGV. And so what is that? That's 2 more people on ER. Right? 2 new people with a PSK plus ER. Bam. All right, so let's say you do that. You get 2 more people on ER. So the next month, right? In March, you place your 100 PV order and you've got the people you signed up in January on ER and the people that you signed up in February on ER. And this is just like minimum, right? This is if they place the tiniest little order. Where are we now? We're at 300. Sign up 1 person with a kit, 1 person with ER, you're there. So you see how ER is going to help you continue to grow and to build. If you have questions, y'all drop them in the comments. I am going to hop in the comments too and just explain some of the oily military words that I'm using. And I hope that this helps. If you have questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys soon.